బ్యాక్ వచ్చేసేదాకా వీడియో తీయండి, ఓకేనా?
రికార్డ్ అవుతుంది,
అవుతుంది, రికార్డ్ అవుతుంది. టైం ఇక్కడ తగ్గుతుంది కదా, ఓకే.
సెమినార్ ఓపెన్ చేయాలి, ఇంకా ఓపెన్ చేయలేదు.
Good morning to everybody. My name is PVPD Sriyasha. My topic is digital signatures. What is digital signature? A signature which is in the form of numbers and alphabets, when put into the system on the document, is called digital signature. Hash value of a message. Hash is a thing when we abridge any of the message with the key is called as hash value. When the hash value is combined with the message, then that is called as digital signature. Digital signature of a person varies from document to document. We will see later in the next coming slides. So using digital signature, it will be very easy to produce anything on the internet. Everything we can produce on internet, from documents, textbooks, and any other electronic environmental friendly. That is, the things like Aadhaar card. They are producing enormously for billions of people with the same signatures. That is happening because of digital signatures. We will see the QR code. The QR code on the back of the Aadhaar card. In each of the QR code, what is present is details of the person. Every detail, every signature will be in the form of digital form, and that is why we are able to produce these sort of Aadhaar cards and many others. Even we will be finding Form 6, Form 5, other forms for voter card, PAN card directly on the internet. That is because of this digital signature process.
Srijan.
Why digital signature? Digital signature we will be using so that we can save the time. We need not put signatures on every particular book or paper, and throughout the internet, directly to the internet, to the every person of the world, it is reachable. The digital signature, and we can sketch anything, every book and every particular thing, every certificates can be reached to the persons. I will tell you an example. There is an organization called Coursera and another organization called EDX. Those two organizations are conducting online education courses. So for providing certifications, what they need to do is they are doing digital signatures on each and every certificate. That is the process they are doing. You do please note if you want for online courses. This is how encryption of the digital signature is done. This is one type of Caesar cipher, is one type of code we are putting, and this is another key cipher, is another type of code we are putting. We can put any of the codes according to our own wish. So in the Caesar cipher, what happens is the given condition is the shift, linear and equidistributed 3 changes. This is the table. For 3 changes, we will be giving the condition. So this is I. I is I plus 3. That is equal to L. We can see here. This is I. This is 1, 2. This is I. This is 1, 2, 3. This is 1 L. L we have put here. For the dot, space, C plus 3. The 3 is the condition we have given. So for the dot, this is the dot here. 1, 2, 3, C. We have put C here. Similarly, for everything, for A, we need to check the three places. For A, 1, 2, 3, that is D. Like that, we are following this process in Caesar Kuiper condition. Coming to key Kuiper condition, the cycle is given for 269. For the state of 269, we will be following the condition. For K plus 2 is equal to M according to this table. K plus 2 is equal to M. For dot, E plus 6. E plus 6 for 6 points we will be moving, that is coming as E. It is M, this is E, and for N is equal to W plus 9, we will be getting W. Like that we will be following in the this type of cycle. This is the code encryption. So what we find is, for each encryption and decryption messages we need to have the same pair of keys, otherwise it is not possible. One key is called public key and another key is called private key. So the private key we are getting the messages into this encrypted message from, and through the public key they are decoding it. They are decoding it through the message and they are getting the original text form. That is happening in both the cases. Next. So if we are using encryptions and descriptions, we obviously need to use one public key, one private key to get the encrypted message into clear text from. If one public key and one private key is there, then the system works. Similarly, vice versa, the private key and the public key is there, the system works. If both are the same keys, that is either public keys and private keys, it won't be one key. That is the reasons are there for this. We will check in the next slide. See, this is the example. These are the same addresses given by the same person. The code changes, the signature changes. These are all the signatures made by the single person, but signature changes depending on the content he has given. Digital signatures of same person on different documents. Depending on the document, the text, the format, the size, the digital signature changes. Digital signatures are numbers and words. They are document content dependent, as I have told you. So concepts, why we are using, what is the case that we are using digital signature? Actually there are 1024 bits numbers which is very big number. That is trillions and trillions of pairs can exist in that particular number. So in that trillions and trillions of pairs, one pair is called private key and another one is called public key. We are using private key and public key so that the messages can be encrypted and decrypted. This is similar to the form of bank locker. We will be having one key with us and another key will be with the banker. So that as we are putting our key, unless and until the banker puts his key, that locker won't get open. See, this is the private key. The first number is 3082 and the last number is 0001. In the public key, the first number is 3082 and the last number is 0001. Remaining everything is different. So this is the private key, this is the public key. Using these two numbers, the public key detects the private key. And remaining are the different messages. So this is the message. This is the message plus signature. What is the hash is the brief introduction of the message is hash, as I have told you. When this message plus signature plus hash combines, that will be the document form of information through the internet which the sender will send and the receiver will receive in this format. The message plus signature will be received. The hash will be calculated whether it is correct or not, and the person who has a public key, who refers the private key, will be comparing this one and description of the message takes place. If the private key and public key matches, then the message is okay. Otherwise, it gets cancelled over there. The difference between paper and electronic the digital signature and electronic paper signature. The paper signature may be forged by using handwriting experts, but coming to the electronic version, it cannot be. We have no chances to forge the key. What happens is and one more thing is, depending on the content, the electronic key changes, whereas the signature in the paper won't change depending on the content. We will be putting the same signature for every document, but the signature changes when it comes to the electronic part, as I have showed you an example earlier. So to protect the PIN, what we will be using is called tokens. Tokens are of two forms. One is smart card and another one is iSecurity card. We are using these soft tokens because if we are putting it even in the folder, creating a folder and a password, the key in the protected file, it is highly reachable. If anybody searches our computer, it can be reachable. Even if we put our password, that can be broken. The password for the folder can be broken and the private key can be easily seen. That's why we are using some methods. This is the smart card. Smart card is generated. This is where the message is put into the smart card. In the crypto form, this is similar to the GSM. Our SIM card, this is similar to the GSM or SIM card. As the pins are connected, this is as we swipe this card, the information can be generated and the code can be accessed for that machine. This is similar to the SIM card and GSM. As we are putting the SIM card in the GSM, the whole network is coming into the mobile phone. This is the Andar form. This is the hardware token Andar form, but similar to that of earlier one smart card. But the thing changes is here we need USB port and there we need to swipe the card. That is the only difference between these two. But these two can be used to store the information. That is personal information, our private key. So for this infrastructure, what we require are public key agents. Those are certifying authority. They produce the authority for. They give authority for our generations of both the public and private keys. These are the things for the certifying authority requires that they must be known to the whole world. They must be. We must trust them. We must know that they have good identification. Example, this is the example. The controller of certifying authority for the brands. This is what the public key is. We can see here this is the public key. By giving the private key, the public key will be accessing that private key and the information can be produced. This is the serial number, this is the public key as it is the 48 bits, this is the generation of the public key. Matching. So how the public key certification takes place? We need to give our details first, then we need to send it to the authorities, certifying authorities. And then as sending the authorities, they will be certifying by giving the serial number, username, everything, details they will be mentioning. So, this is the document with public key we will be sending. This is the encrypted document. Since the key is there, the document will be encrypted. And the encrypted document can again be using private key, the document will be again come as text form. The applications in telecommunications. For STD, ISD openings, we are using this application for STDs, ISDs. And as I have told you, the Coursera and edX are the other applications. Using these applications, these are the applications of those keys. Thank you. Any questions, please?
Can you create digital signature for Coursera.org right now? Coursera.org.
Sir, I am not the authorized person. If it is the certification authority, those members have the right to create.
I am the member of Coursera.org. I want to get the digital signature from the Coursera.org. How can I do that? Is there any procedure? How we can give our details to the Coursera.org?
Yes, sir. If you will be, the thing is, first you will be giving the details to the certifying authority.
Which type of details I am giving to the Coursera.org?
Sir, your details. The details like for what purpose you need to use your
The
digital.
certifying authority, how it takes my photo from internet. How it is.
That is not the photo, sir. That is your whole
The
details.
Coursera.org, it is also requiring some photo.
Certificates, yes, sir. They are giving certificates only based on the name, sir. what happens in the Coursera is we need to write all the assignments, we need to submit to them by registering, and then they will be providing the certificates to us, online certificates. But for those things, these keys are not required. The key is required to those persons who are signing there, the officials. So for us, that is not required.
What about crypto module?
So crypto module is the thing, the way the magnetic chip will be there on ATM cards, sir. We will see the black tape on the black strip. In that, the data will be injected. That is called crypto module, sir. Even on the ATM cards on back
Lines available on golden color or color.
That is another thing, sir. The golden color is for detecting that is in the microprocessor which is in the machine, the swipe machine. The golden color is to detect those things, the information that whether it is passing or not. But the information your password will be in the black magnetic tape which is behind your ATM card or any other Visa cards, debit cards.
It may be barcode, right?
Sir?
It is barcode.
No, sir. On the black color of tape, you will be signing, right? You will be signing on the black color of tape on ATM. In that one, the information will be some number you will be putting in ATM, like 40135021. So that matches with this one only. As you insert your ATM card, that is matched using this magnetic tape, sir. That is what the message is called crypto module.
How it is used in the hardware tokens? This
Smart
digital
cards.
signature.
It is
Hardware token.
hardware tokens are only for keeping your information, your product key. Like I have told you, for ATM card, 4 numbers of things you will be 4 numbers you will be keeping, so that private key can be kept in those things for privacy, because that is only with the card. No other person can do that one. Those type of privacy we are using those cards.
How you can generate private key and public key differently? The first 4 characters which is available in the public key and private key is same.
Yes, sir, and even the last 4.
What about the middle ones? How we can differentiate those things? Is there any algorithm for that?
I don't know, sir. About the
But
middle part.
how it is recognizing both private key and public key, which is regarding to particular parts?
Sir, that is like similar like bank locker, sir. You will be having the key, similarly the bank person will be having the key. But
there may be
unless and until both are working together, both are coming together, the algorithms are there, sir, for matching. Unless and until both comes together, the key won't be opened. Therefore, the bank locker. Similar strategy works here. Similar principle works here.
but you don't know about the
What is the importance of iToken?
Sir?
What is the importance of iToken in digital signature?
Sir, iToken is a module which helps to keep our private signature key, sir. Which helps to keep the private key, which we are generating.
Let me suggest you something. This is the first time you are giving the presentation. This is the first time you are giving the presentation.
No, sir.
Or any other
This is the fourth time.
This is the fourth time. So let me suggest you something. While giving presentation, content should be very less. Number of slides should be less. These are the guidelines.
gather
Gather the information, what we have put all the information.
Instead of gathering information or putting on the slides, you have to speak a lot. That is the meaning of presentation, isn't it? They have kept a lot of content.
Means those are all our diagrams, sir. All over the diagrams, the product keys and examples. That's why I have to.
Can you give me a single word conclusion by this?
Sir?
Give me a conclusion.
Sir, this is digital keys are generally used for authorities, by which those authorities can produce everything to the common man, sir, which are reachable to the common man. Then using digital signatures, that process will be very easy. The process will become very easy. For example, Aadhaar cards. And for example, if we are generating, the new system has come that we can produce our own poems and own text, own stories, we can just send email to themselves, just to internet. So for in future for those sort of things, what we can use is digital signatures. If we get certification from certified.
What are the references?
Sir?
What are the references for your gathered information? From where you got all this information? Have you gone to the technical papers or some journals? What are the references? What's the bibliography?
Next question. References in Betless. From the internet only. Internet is the only.
Everything got from internet.
Yes, sir.
Everything got from the internet. You didn't refer to any journals or anything of the sort?
No, sir.
Everything from the internet.
Yes, sir. By internet only I have got it.
Everything.
I have not referred to any journals.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Next.